There are mornings when the weight of yesterday still lingers. Responsibilities wait outside your bedroom door. Relationships may feel fragile, and the future can look uncertain. In those moments, even the rising sun can seem heavy. Yet, amid life's noise and chaos, there is a quiet invitation from heaven. Call on me. Ask, and I will surround you. Today's prayer is a tender request. Lord, surround my day with your angels and favor. These words are not merely poetic. They are a declaration of trust in a faithful God who sends his heavenly hosts to protect, guide, and comfort his children. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who closed the mouths of lions, who walked in the fiery furnace with 3 faithful men, is the God who watches over you today. To ask for his angels is to acknowledge that we are not alone. To ask for his favor is to believe he can open doors no one else can. His favor is not about worldly gain. It is the quiet, powerful touch of his presence on our lives, turning obstacles into opportunities, bringing peace where there was turmoil, and reminding us that we are deeply loved. As you listen and pray along with this devotional, imagine the unseen shield of God's angels surrounding your workplace, your family, your travels, and your heart. Imagine his favor going before you, softening hardened hearts, granting wisdom for difficult choices, and filling ordinary moments with extraordinary grace. This video script is crafted to walk you through a day wrapped in divine presence. Each section will invite you to slow down, breathe deeply, and welcome God's intervention in every corner of your life. The words you will hear are not just sentences, they are prayers soaked in faith, designed to lift you, encourage you, and remind you that heaven is closer than you think. So, wherever you are, at the breakfast table, in your car before work, or on a quiet evening walk, let this be your moment to pause. Open your heart. Whisper these words, Lord, surround my day with your angels and favor. Then prepare to step into a day covered by his protection, his love, and his unshakable promises. Morning is a sacred threshold. Before your phone lights up with messages, before the news headlines shout for your attention, there is a still, small voice calling your name. This first part invites you to lay your day before the Lord, to ask him to place his angels around your path, and to trust his favor to lead you. When you wake, your mind might already be racing. Tasks to complete, conversations to navigate, worries that kept you up last night. But pause. Before the rush takes over, pause and picture the Father's arms open wide. Imagine him saying, "Give me your day. Give me your concerns. Let me go ahead of you." Take a deep breath and pray. Lord, here I am at the start of a new day. Thank you for the gift of breath, for the chance to begin again. I surrender my schedule, my plans, and my expectations to you. Surround me with your angels. Guard my steps, shield my heart, and keep my mind fixed on your goodness. Let your favor rest on every conversation I have, every decision I make, every challenge I face. Consider how Jesus began his days, often slipping away to pray, to reconnect with his Father before stepping into ministry. Even the Son of God sought his Father's presence first. How much more do we need to? As you sip your morning coffee or drive to work, let this be your quiet declaration. God is with me. His angels are encamped around me. His favor is upon me. This surrender doesn't mean the day will be free of difficulty, but it does mean you will not face anything alone. The same angels who strengthened Jesus in Gethsemane are dispatched at his command to guard you. The same favor that opened prison doors for Paul and Silas is available to open doors for you, doors of reconciliation, opportunity, and peace. Let the morning sunlight streaming through your window be a reminder God's mercies are new today. Every sunrise whispers His faithfulness. Speak this truth over your heart. Lord, you go before me. You walk beside me. You cover me from behind. No weapon formed against me will prosper, for you are my shield and my defender. Now, with your heart anchored in Him, you can step into the hours ahead, not with fear or anxiety, but with quiet confidence. Because when you have surrendered your day to God and asked Him to surround you with His angels and favor, you are never, ever walking alone. As the sun climbs higher and the day unfolds, life begins to pull you in countless directions. The phone rings with unexpected news. Emails stack up. Conversations shift from lighthearted to tense without warning. It's in these midday hours, when the morning's calm feels far away, that God's surrounding presence becomes a lifeline. Pause for a moment, even now. In your imagination, picture God's angels stationed around you, not distant, not vague, but near. One stands watch at your workplace or kitchen counter. Another is present on the road that you'll drive. Yet another stands guard over the loved ones you carry in your heart. These heavenly messengers are not a myth. They are God's living reminders that you are precious, protected, and never abandoned. Midday is also when burdens feel heavier. Perhaps your body is weary, your mind distracted, or your heart tender from old wounds. Whisper this prayer aloud or silently. Lord, in the busyness of this hour, I invite your peace to flood my soul. Thank you for sending your angels to watch over every detail of my day. Guard me from discouragement, guard me from harsh words and anxious thoughts. Let your favor rest on my work, my errands, my relationships, and my decisions. When tempers flare or fear whispers, remind me that I am held in your hands. God's favor is not always a dramatic miracle. Sometimes it is the unexpected kindness of a coworker, the gentle wisdom that guides a tough conversation, or a door quietly opening after a season of waiting. His favor is like a soft breeze you barely notice, but which steers your sails in the right direction. Even if things don't go as you planned, His favor is at work, redeeming what seems broken, weaving grace into the details. Take courage from stories of those who trusted God midday. Daniel in Babylon, praying 3 times a day despite the threat of lions, or the Israelites gathering manna in the wilderness before the afternoon sun melted it. God has always met His children in ordinary, pressing hours. He meets you now. Breathe slowly. Let gratitude well up for the blessings already unfolding today. A text from a friend, a song on the radio, a memory that makes you smile. Gratitude sharpens your awareness of God's favor. And if the day's weight still feels heavy, remember, His angels do not grow tired. His peace does not expire at noon. His favor does not run out when circumstances turn difficult. Say quietly, Lord, surround this moment. Surround my family. Surround my workplace. Surround the places where my feet will go and the people I will meet. Infuse my heart with your peace so strong that even unexpected storms cannot shake me. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that heaven's resources are already moving on your behalf. Trust that the angels you cannot see are doing the work you cannot do. Trust that favor you cannot earn is already smoothing the path ahead. Let your soul rest in that truth as the afternoon light spills across your day. As the afternoon stretches on, the day's weight can press more heavily on your shoulders. Fatigue creeps in, mental, emotional, even spiritual. Tasks that once seemed simple now feel daunting. It's here, in this stretch of hours when energy fades, that God's surrounding presence becomes a needed reminder. You are walking through this day, not alone. God's angels and His favor are still surrounding you, and His strength is available right now.
Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Picture the warmth of God's light pouring over you like late afternoon sun filtering through a window. The same God who painted the sky this morning has not stepped away. His presence is as steady now as it was at dawn. Whisper, "Lord, I am weary, but I trust your strength. I invite you to renew my heart and my purpose. Remind me that every challenge is an opportunity to see your hand at work." Challenges often surface in the form of unexpected interruptions, a phone call that changes your plans, a misunderstanding with someone you love, or an obstacle in a project you've been praying over. It's easy to let frustration or doubt take root. But God's word promises, "The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Deuteronomy 31:8. That means even when afternoon shadows lengthen, His favor has not diminished. Imagine angels stepping quietly into the spaces where you feel weak. One comforts you with peace in a stressful conversation. Another nudges someone to offer help you didn't expect. God's messengers are not bound by time or space. They move where His love sends them. And today His love is focused on you. Let this prayer rise in your heart. Father, I surrender every frustration, every unfinished task, every worry about tonight or tomorrow. I receive your sustaining grace. I ask for discernment in my decisions, compassion in my words, and endurance for the hours ahead. Where relationships are strained, pour your favor to soften hearts. Where confusion clouds my path, send clarity. And where fear tries to speak, silence it with your truth. Sometimes God's favor in the afternoon looks like a small breakthrough, a new idea, a kind word, or a reminder that the work you're doing matters. Sometimes it's simply the peace to carry on, even when nothing seems to change. Whatever form it takes, receive it as evidence that heaven has not forgotten you. Take a moment to be thankful for the angels you'll never meet, for the unseen interventions that kept you safe, for the quiet guidance that prevented a misstep. Gratitude turns fatigue into worship and frustration into faith. As the afternoon draws closer to evening, remember that every hour can become holy ground. Even mundane tasks, preparing dinner, folding laundry, finishing paperwork, are moments where God's favor can flow. Let your heart whisper thanks for His constant presence, and invite Him to turn even ordinary minutes into sacred encounters. Keep walking with assurance. Your day is still wrapped in His protection, still cradled in His favor, still guided by His love. As evening draws its gentle curtain over the world, the sun melts into the horizon and shadows lengthen across familiar streets. The noise of the day softens. Cars hum in the distance, birds settle into nests, and a hush begins to wrap around your neighborhood. This is the hour when you can exhale the tension you've carried and lean into God's faithful embrace. Take a slow breath and whisper to your soul, "Lord, surround my night as you have my day. Let your angels keep watch over every doorway, every window, every anxious thought." Evening is a sacred threshold, a bridge between what has been lived and what still lies ahead. It's the perfect moment to release unfinished tasks, regrets, or worries. Picture yourself placing each one into the hands of a loving Father who does not slumber or sleep. There may be lingering conflicts or unresolved questions weighing on you. Perhaps a conversation today felt incomplete, or a dream remains deferred. The evening light offers you an invitation. Trust that God's favor continues even in unanswered prayers. He does not measure his blessing by your level of productivity or by how neatly you've tied up the day's loose ends. His love meets you where you are, tired, hopeful, and still in need of his presence. Let your prayer tonight be tender yet bold. Dear Lord, thank you for holding me steady today. Thank you for the angels I could not see, the ones who kept me safe on the road, guarded my health, and whispered encouragement when I felt unseen. Forgive me for the moments when I doubted your favor or forgot your nearness. Wash away the day's weariness and cleanse my mind from worry. As I rest, let your peace be the final word over this day. As you speak these words, imagine a gentle light filling your home, each corner illuminated by God's protection. The same angels who surrounded your steps in the morning now stand guard through the night. They form a circle of peace around you, like an unseen choir singing a lullaby of divine faithfulness. Reflection at day's end is a holy practice. Recall a single moment from today where you sensed God's favor. A smile from a stranger, a timely phone call, a burst of laughter. Even small mercies are evidence of heaven's hand on your life. When gratitude takes root, fear loosens its grip. The evening is also a time to extend forgiveness toward others and toward yourself. Let go of sharp words or misunderstandings. Whisper their names in prayer and release them to God's care. Broken relationships begin healing when we choose mercy over resentment. And your own heart grows lighter when you stop carrying grudges like stones. Rest doesn't just restore the body, it renews the soul. Trust that even as you sleep, God is working on your behalf, mending what's broken, guiding what's uncertain, and preparing blessings for tomorrow. His favor is not confined to waking hours. So as you prepare for bed, feel his presence settle over you like a soft blanket. Let your final thought before sleep be one of faith. The same God who brought you through this day will greet you with mercy at sunrise. His angels will keep their vigil through the night. His favor will meet you again when morning comes. As the night deepens and your heart grows quiet, pause once more and feel the weight of this truth. The God who watched over you today has not stepped away for even a heartbeat. The one who commands angels to protect you is the same Lord whose favor has followed you through unseen dangers, silent battles, and the tender mercies that shaped your day. Think of the moments when you felt a gentle nudge to be kind, the unexpected encouragement that arrived at just the right time, or the quiet strength that helped you press on when fatigue whispered that you couldn't. Each of those was a brushstroke of his grace, a whisper of his angels, a sign that his favor is alive and active in your life. Dear friend, as you lay your head down, remember that your value to God does not waver with your successes or failures. You are loved because you are his child. His favor isn't earned, it is gifted. And even in seasons where his work feels hidden, the heavens are busy on your behalf. Let this prayer rise like a fragrant offering as you close your eyes. Lord, thank you for this day and for every heartbeat you sustained. Thank you for the angels who have walked unseen paths to keep me safe, and for the favor that has softened harsh edges and opened doors I could not see. Forgive my doubts and my fears and replace them with a deeper trust in your unfailing love. Surround my dreams tonight with your peace. Heal the wounds I do not speak aloud. Renew my hope for tomorrow. And when morning comes, wake me again beneath the shelter of your wings, ready to walk into a day covered in your blessing. Breathe deeply. Release the worries you've been holding. Imagine them dissolving like mist beneath the first rays of dawn. Know that even as you sleep, God's hand is still guiding, protecting, and preparing new mercies. Tomorrow will come with its own challenges and its own miracles. But tonight, let your soul rest, knowing your day has been wrapped in divine favor and angelic care. May His peace keep you, His angels surround you, and His blessings greet you with the sunrise. Amen.